Welcome aboard everyone, Simon here from the Wells of Wall Street. We've got a quick fire XDB DigitalBits video here for you with a chart update. For those that do not know much about DigitalBits, you can watch the intro video, which I will leave a link at the end of this video to that. Do not worry. But this is a fantastic project. I'm really excited about it moving forward. Have I got this in my portfolio yet? No, I have not. I have been waiting for tips. We will go into the chart in a second to look at that. Before we do, guys, please make sure that if you have not done so already, that you like this video and make sure that you have subscribed to the channel if you have not done so already, because not only does it make me happy, it means that you don't miss out on any awesome videos that we throw out there for you guys. So we're going to go straight into the chart with this one. There haven't been too many major updates on DigitalBits. Of course, they've got massive awareness programs through multiple sporting outlets for the likes of Inter Milan, AC Rome, which we've covered recently. But yes, what we will do maybe this weekend and early next week, we'll do a full-on project update, see where we are with the roadmap and everything like that. But today's video is very much just around the chart for those that are interested in this token, or perhaps potentially looking at some possible buy opportunities. So we covered some of this in the last video. How have we progressed since last week? Well, we had a bit of the nice rise, as you remember. We categorized some really nice percentage increases as well along the way, just to emphasize how well this project has done. Of course, the awareness campaign has been done very well, and especially when there's like Champions League nights, you know, multi-millions of people watching. It's doing wonders for the blockchain. It's doing wonders for everything, all the projects that are involved on DigitalBits as well. So there's loads of really cool stuff going on with these guys. But where are we right now? We've had a couple of Bitcoin mess ups here, but XDB just retaliated against it completely. So we are currently trading at around 54.8 cents as of recording today. We've had the rejection down here. Do you know what? I couldn't believe it. This buy opportunity came in on this line here, 0.457. I need to check my portfolio, on my Qcoin, because I did have a buy order in. I know it's not a massive reduction, but it was something enough for me to go, do you know what? Yeah, I'll save myself this much money. In fact, I'll just show you. So I nearly FOMO'd in. I'm not even going to lie, guys, because I believe in this project long term, of course. But I nearly FOMO'd in. But what have I done to save that? 35% saving there for me. Fantastic. So at least the system's kind of working. But we do still have this potential buy opportunity down here. Why? That's not because we don't believe in the project. It's because, as we mentioned in the previous video, I still find this quite funny. So from that 21st of June-ish time, that parabolic run up to, I think, what was it, 3,300% increase. There's been no testing really, other than back in these areas. So that's why we drew this orange line around this area. Will it come down to this area? Possibly. And arguably, actually, to be fair, I might stick a small bag down here just in case, but I can't see it happening. I'm just going to maybe launch it around just on over 20 cent mark here, see what happens. But why do I think it's not going to really come down that far? Well, it could do, of course, but the way the market's going at the moment, we're approaching that sort of big business end, aren't we? So end of October, November, kind of December time, the big bull run's supposed to occur. Of course, there'll be corrections, but the corrections that have happened on XDB thus far have been very minimal. We see this one back here on the 14th of July where we had a close at 8.2 cents. Over the few days we had the drop down to around 6 cents. So a 40% or 42% reduction, which is quite reasonable in my opinion, but we had that correction and it just started flying up again. And we've had this small area of dips and bobbing up and down. In that instance, I thought, oh, we're coming down because it's just not bashing it upwards. Now, of course, more announcements came out, more awareness, and up it flew again. So we're having a similar situation now. I wouldn't be surprised to see an imitation that we saw in August of maybe some sideways movements. But what's going to be really interesting is if we get support mechanisms here. I'm just going to move the fib retracement level back over here. Look how convenient that is on the buy option there. Quite good, that is. Pretty happy with that. Thank you very much. So where we are now, we've got another close today potentially. It's looking very bullish at over that 46.2 cent support line on the fib retracement. I don't think we're going to get back up to 70 cents immediately. And in fact, what I'll do is I'm just going to do a very short-term overlay on this chart here, taking it from that top bond. Let's just go to here for argument's sake on a macro level. So I appreciate there's lots of colors here, but you can actually see here we touched now at that 56 level today and it rejected. So this critical area here between 47 cents and 56 cents. Now that's quite a big area. It's like 10 cents worth there, but it seems to be wanting to bobble around them. We've got the previous funnel lines in here. In fact, what I will do as well to tidy that up a bit, I think it would be beneficial if I stick in a very nice version of that, if I can find the correct icons here. But yeah, while I'm trying to mess about with that, so we're very much in those funnel lines, which is indicating that we're kind of really on track, and we're slap banging that middle point, not only on the funnel that we drew in as a temporary measure, but we're also in that area on the RSI as well. The MACD, as you can see just below the volume targets there, is showing that we are in a small, very small bearish movement, which I find quite interesting. That we're doing that because of the 24 hours that we've had are in quite a nice green kind of area. So I'm just going to draw this in properly, because then that will give us an even nicer look at that. Doesn't that look nicer than two orange lines? Maybe it's just a massive rainbow now, isn't it? But I'm hoping you can see this. So there's some dotted lines that go all the way through the middle here, which is kind of like a brief trend line. So we're bang on this, in my opinion. And also what I need to do, if I just add in my MAs here, we're touching above this purple one, which is indicating the 50 MA. We want to try and be above that. And if we can close on that today and tomorrow, I think we might start pushing back up to that 57 mark and then pushing up to that 68. That would be absolutely fantastic to see that happen. And then we'll be again in new price discovery mode, because we had the all-time high recently around these areas here, hitting highs of 64, 69 cents. So really interesting to see how that pans out. So I'm looking forward to seeing that, of course. So let's keep an eye on that, guys. I'm really interested to see how that develops. Keeping above that 50 MA, we're well above the others, which is fantastic to see in that aspect as well. Forgive me, sorry, we're above the 50, which is the green one. 21 is purple, my apologies. But either way, it's still very good. And we're above all the rest of them as well. So let's keep an eye out for this potential buy opportunities here and here. I'm going to keep them in there because I think sometimes with these kind of markets, they can do that. But what I would like to see, even though I've only got a small bag of it, thanks to this nice buy-in here, I want to see a drop, a stability support line around this area, get the close above that 47, which I think we will do today. That's 2 days running, and we can start pushing up, maybe targeting potentially around that sort of 69, 70 mark, perhaps at the end of this month into the first week of October. If the awareness keeps going, the project keeps pushing out great things, it can definitely do that. The RSI is kicking up, so from a buy opportunity, it's still good in terms of the long run aspirations of the project, but I would be questioning that there is a bit of risk in the sense that there's still a potential opportunity of going down to here, because we haven't really done that. In fact, we haven't done that at all, apart from the 26th of August when we went down to 46. So just bear that in mind. The selling volumes are coming in slightly, so this is where I'm anticipating we might have a bit of a bearish move before a kick up. Let's see how this plays out in the next 24, 48 hours. I'll do another video at the end of the week and we'll see. where we ended up, and that'd be really interesting to see. Performance wise, guys, we're 5% down on the week. That does entail a couple of Bitcoin reductions, so that's anticipated. We're up 182% on the month. Year to date, guys, 4,100%. That is incredible. 3 months, 1,791%. This is one of the most bullish performances in crypto, in my opinion. And it's only just begun, this project. I think it's absolutely phenomenal. Go and check out the intro video. Guys, we'll wrap that up there. Sorry I've waffled on for a bit longer than I wanted to, but I wanted to cover a few aspects in here, make sure everyone was clear on what we're trying to do. None of it's financial advice, obviously, but we always like to look at buying opportunities as well as the selling mechanisms as well. So there's plenty of opportunity in the next few months to make some good gains on this project and accumulate as well, if that is your game too. Thank you very much for watching. Let us know in the comments below if you are holding XDB and what you think of the project and what are you most excited about in the coming months. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.